Hi, Maranatha. God invites us into a transforming relationship with Him, and the main part of that transforming relationship is prayer. We talk to God, and we listen to God, and over the course of time, we are changed. And the long-term result of this walk with God is a settled peace that comes from our unity with Him. Well, it's possible for a church community to have this kind of a transforming friendship with God pretty much the same way as individuals. So we talk with God, we listen to God, and the result of that walk with God is that we have a love relationship with Him, we have a love relationship with one another. There's kind of a gracious sweetness that pervades the atmosphere of the church community, and sometimes God even does some startling things among us to manifest His power. Well, this is why at Maranatha we have a stated desire that prayer will be as natural as breathing in our community. And this is why I'm always encouraging prayer from the platform and in the newsletter, encouraging us to pray as families and for our families, encouraging us to pray the personal empowered witness prayer for our church. And this is why I'm so excited that the Thursday evening prayer group has been relaunched in a kind of a new and revitalized format. A couple of weeks ago, I first announced this Thursday night prayer time. And that following prayer meeting, we had a very sharply increased number of people there, and there was a sweet kind of presence in the room. And last week in church, I shared how a moving of the Spirit that started on Thursday night made its way into the sanctuary. So somebody read a song off, and then somebody led us in a verse of it. And then that song worked its way down into my heart and eventually made its way into our Sunday service and created this very sweet moment in what was a very sweet service. And it was just one tiny way of how, when we're in that rhythm with God, we experience this presence of God, and He makes Himself known. And so, Maranatha, I just want to encourage you to keep praying, keep believing God is doing things. You see, there's always the temptation that we start to believe these things just happen whether we pray or not, but it's not true. We need to keep praying and walking with God and seeing Him work. I want to encourage you to not only keep praying, but also check out the prayer section of the newsletter for encouragements and avenues for prayer. And you might even consider coming out on a Thursday evening to this prayer meeting that's becoming a little bit of a hub for prayer in our community. You have a wonderful week, Maranatha.
Watch the mud rise up. Dress me like a lamb for the slaughter. Pour me in your cup. Should've known.